It's the K-Pro Cow Powwow. Wow. They want to find the treasure, they want to find it now. They are K-Pro and they are cow. They're going over it and over it and over it again. This treasure hunt created by Forrest Fenn. Sing it! K-Pro Cow Powwow. K-Pro Cow Powwow. Wow. It's the K-Pro Cow Powwow. Marion and Indy are what they're like, although their real names are Christy and Mike. Can they pin down the treasure? They just might. Tune in to find out Monday night.
All right, everybody, welcome. It's actually Thursday. It's not the K-Pro Cow Powwow. It's actually Thursday. So today is Coffee with K-Pro and Cow, but everybody loves the song so much, I thought I'd play it. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, I know. And that's why I'm going to talk to Toby so I can get this whole audio thing figured out, including playing it through so
Toby,
the guests can hear it.
Wizard of the
Pretty
universe.
much. So thank you, everybody, for joining. K-Pro, how are you on this fine Thursday night?
You know what? I got through hump day, and now I'm after Mike. Last night was fun. Thank you to a Gypsy's Kiss. That was fun. And rolling into the weekend, and I am pumped because it's Memorial Day weekend. That's when all of our pools open. It's been 90 degrees. I'm going to have some fun, but I did start working out this week again.
Oh.
So I'm so sore. I can't walk. I can't laugh because my area is my tummy I look at, or I work out, and when I laugh. So don't make me laugh too much tonight, Michael, because you do that. You have that effect on me.
All right, so I have to remind everybody that Super Chat's on. Wink. If anybody wants to support the channel or support me and Christy and what we do, Super Chat is one way you can do that. Since everybody's talking about Super Chat, I thought I would just put it out there.
Not everybody, but okay. Yes, I think that's fantastic. And we utilized that button again and again and again last night, and we had some fun doing it because we can. We get to decide where our money goes.
It's like I've always said, support people who do treasure hunts. So we have a treasure hunt going, others have treasure hunts going, and yeah, that's what it's about.
Ooh, and you had a book come, and I'm so excited. We're going to announce that a little later because, as I said in the past, this show is all about content. Oh, Ray's already super chatted. Hey.
Thank you, Ray.
Yes, thank you so much. So I will say that we have a ton to talk about tonight.
Nice covert one. Nice little jokey joke there. I don't know what you're talking about. I got no idea.
If people are worried or wondering who covert one is, his name is
Covert one, yeah.
Covert one, you're Covert one.
So should we just address that, or are we going to do it at the end of the show? What do you want to do?
That is non-content related stuff, and we've already been accused of not bringing good content. I say we bring good content, and anybody that wants to stick around for the non-content related stuff, you go right ahead. If we can hold out that long, is what I say. But Mike, you run the show here. You tell me, darling.
Well, all I'll say, which everybody should know, but YouTube allows certain people to do super chats or certain guidelines, right? You have to have so many views. You have to have a subscriber count. So we are one of the people that are allowed to accept super chats, and it's a way they do that. It's a way for people to say thank you for the videos and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But what I will say though is for those of you who do YouTube videos but you have not met the guidelines for super chats, just make a PayPal account. It's free to make a PayPal account, and people can donate to you and your channels through the PayPal account. And the PayPal fee is a lot less than the YouTube fee. So our Susie, Davio, Alan K, Rodney Greenway, all these people who make good videos.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brit Chaser. Appreciate it. All these people who make good videos and you're not able to monetize yet, just make a YouTube account. Make a PayPal account. And all you have to do is list that link down in the description. And for people that want to donate, it goes right to your PayPal account.
Yes,
so just something to think about. That's all.
Yeah. No, I like that. Okay, so I'm going to go into a couple of introductions as the room starts to fill. And then we have our content. Oh, super chat challenge.
Thank you, James. We appreciate it.
Oh, and Brit Chaser Jono, you rock. And so, okay, a couple of things. we've been a little bit inundated in the last day or two of people that want to come on the channel. And I think that's awesome. And we're so excited. So we have a panel filled for Monday already. So we're going to go back to panels because though you guys all like to listen to me in ex nauseam, but I will tell you that we need to also focus on the rest of the community. That's the one thing I love. I will say, and I said it to her over on her channel, Susie being on the marathon, that was like bucket list stuff. Her mind works so differently. And I love to throw out something. So we're going to start panels. Yes, a Gypsy's Kiss is like pedals. Yeah. So I don't know if it'll be 1, 2, 3, how we're going to work it. It does take a ton of time. Gosh, Toby and Shelly know. It takes a ton of time. So Monday we're already covered. Thursday we're already covered. But those of you I know you love, and Frank22, can I come on your channel? Yes, especially people that have never been on. We had both William and Dave that were never on before, and they were awesome. I was so excited. It was like meeting Al Capone or the Prince of England. I don't know. When I met William, I was like, oh my gosh, it's William, because I've known William since the very beginning, and when I used to get really worked up, you should have seen me back then. William would say something funny and he'd always make me laugh, and it was so fun to see him.
I keep hearing about a green leotard. AGK says, let's do a FOIA panel. I've volunteered to be on. Yeah, we can talk about that for sure. So if you would like to be on, just email me. Email me or KPro. We'll work out the details. And because we're going to plan these panels in advance. And we're going to do another marathon, but we'll have more details on that.
And maybe we should do it during the marathon, because I will tell you, I want Toby and Shelly for the FOIA part, because they are professionals with, it's like Forrest Fenn. They're professionals when it comes to content. And anyway.
Oh wait! Since we already had some super chats, I think we need to explain what we're doing for super chats tonight.
Okay, so we weren't going to discuss this until later, but since we've already had a few
so
super
people
chats,
know.
there is here we go. I'm going to channel my inner Shelly. Super chat challenge. Okay, so here's the challenge. We're all about contests. We're going to be discussing some contests. It wasn't going to come till later, but you guys have already started super chat.
Yeah.
Anyone that super chats tonight, and it could be 99 cents. I think that's the minimum, and we hope it's 99 cents, but it could be 99 cents.
I hope it's $10, but that's me.
Okay. So if you donate tonight or super chat tonight, you're showing the support. You're showing us love. We're going to show you love. You get a Topo map. Now, there is a caveat. It costs over $10 to ship them in the tube. So we are going to fold the map.
Well, maybe not 10, but 7 or 8. Yeah.
So more money than, plus the cost of the tube, etc. We're going to fold those.
So these are the maps, right?
Yes. We're going to fold that. We're going to put the certificate of authenticity, and we're going to put the compass story all in a thing for whatever you want to super chat, and it will come to you. Mike will, if we do have it within the stack, he will actually go through them and try to figure out where it is and get you the one of your choice. So that is our super chat challenge tonight. We will, if you donate 99 cents, shipping we're covering. It's going to be more than that. We don't care. We want to give back. We want to give back to you because I love you all.
Okay, but here's how it works. If you super chat, you've got to email me, because I need to know the address you want it shipped to, right? So if you super chat, you only get one per person. If you super chat 5 times, you're only getting one map. If you super chat whatever it is, I will send you one of the Forrest Fenn Topo maps. Remember, this is the Forrest Fenn collection. It was on eBay. Velvet Hippo, you're getting a map. See, it's that easy. And for everybody else that super chatted today. But
but we should, huge qualifier.
What?
The Utah maps are gone.
Yeah, Utah and New Mexico. Actually, not New Mexico.
No,
Colorado. I have one Colorado map left, but that one will probably go on eBay. I don't know. So yeah, Utah went quick and Colorado went quick. We were really surprised. But this is the Forrest Fenn collection of Topo maps. It was on eBay. We still have a couple hundred left. What's that?
The ones for Colorado, didn't Forrest buy? It was all to his home in Santa Fe. He bought all of them.
Yeah. No, he didn't. Don't do that to people. So yeah, we still have a couple hundred left, and I know, but Cowlazars, you sold them for so much, right? And the people that wanted them got them. All right, hey, thank you, AGK, and I will check to see if that map's there. But remember, you guys at Super Chat, you have to email me, because I don't know who you are in real life, and I definitely don't have your address. So you need to email me and say, I Super Chatted this much. Here's my address. This is the map I would like.
It doesn't matter how much. It does not.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how much. But remember, we're going to fold this map up and put it in an envelope, and then we're going to include the searcher story and the compass, and we're going to fold that up and put it in like a manila envelope as well. So they're not coming in the map tubes, but so we just want to say thank you to everybody who does super chat, who does support the show, and because we appreciate it, so we want to give back. All right, that's enough of that.
Yes. Okay. So, and that just came earlier than we expected since people started super chatting. You guys are all awesome, and thank you. And I've just gotten an outpour of emails, and we're gonna maybe talk about that later, but I don't care about that. If also we have a marathon coming up. We are going to try to do one a month. We want to put a little bit more planning into it. There were some things that really developed kind of all as we did it, but we want to do a little bit more of that. Mike is the keeper of that project. So if you have an idea and you want to be on YouTube, the couple of things that we've already gotten, and we're also doing another contest. The other contest is give us feedback. Now, there are probably, 20, 30 people that said the marathon was perfect. That's not going to win you a coin. Give us some solid feedback. Right now we have 2 submissions for this contest. Give us some solid feedback, critiques, and give us some positive that you saw. If you email Mike and you have the best kind of input, and I will tell you, one of the 2 inputs was a critique on me. And I appreciate it. And they said it tactfully and nice, but they said, here's some things that K-Pro needs to change. And I try my best not to get too excited, but on the marathon, because it was so fun. And I met people like Susie and stuff. So
thank you, Denise. We appreciate it. Awesome. So Robert Slazinski just said, I knew Slazinski back in Michigan. He just said, what if the winner agrees to pay shipping for the tube? In other words, they don't want it folded. They want it in the map tube. Yes, just email me. We'll work that out. And for anybody that can't super chat because it's not set up, you can use PayPal. So you can always use PayPal.
Yeah.
So Fenn Treasure Hunter, you get one too, because that's how we do things.
Yes, that's how we roll.
Right.
Okay. So if you have interest in being on just a general panel, just the 2 of us and us, the one thing that we are going to change, some people got more time, some people got less time, some people didn't get on, some people stayed on and they shared their time. We're going to be a little bit more strict on at the hour mark, we're going to put someone in. At the 50-minute mark, we're going to bounce that person out. We're going to talk a little bit, maybe take a break. Mike and I might get a bathroom break and some food. And then we're going to start back up with the new person coming in, and we're going to rinse and repeat. The marathon? For at least 9 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. So, it will be one person for the hour. The panel, it was just too many people. People try and talk over each other. Yeah, and did you give the date yet? Sorry, no. I was trying to get the stuff to show the
June 15th, y'all.
Saturday, June 15th.
Marathon.
But we're going to start at 9 a.m. Pacific this time, which is noon Eastern. 9 a.m. Pacific, June 15th. If you would like to be on the show, email me. Email me what you want to talk about, and we will set that up. We're going to try, we're working this out as we go. But we're going to try and have a set schedule this time, so we know who goes on at what time. That way, nobody feels they were left out or get their toes stepped on or anything like that. So
well, and I know that the trivia went horrible. Give us some other ideas. Ray,
Thank you, Ray.
You're awesome. Thank you. And so give us some ideas of different contests. I do not want it to just be people that have donated. I want to be able to get anybody that has different ideas or trivia or something. So the trivia is not great because of different people's connections. So if you have ideas about some sort of contest we can do throughout the day, maybe it's a check-in every hour. And if you check in every hour when we say it, and you check in all throughout the day, because some people were there like all 10 and a half hours. I don't know what it is. So Mindy D.
And Mindy D, I still owe you your coin for the one you found. I'll give it to you when I give you the map. So we'll meet up at Starbucks again.
Nice. Okay, so let's see. I've written everything down because we have so much to talk about. Here we go. So we talked about the marathon. We talked about Monday, Thursday. We talked about, one of the panelists that are coming up, and I just want to say thank you up front because it's exciting. They're actually sending us something to share when we are a part of the panel. It's kind of a tribute to Forrest. So I am so excited about it. So we'll see how that goes. So, but just know we're a little bit out. We're going to have some panels that is just us. But no, for next week, some of the Vegas people are like, are you guys again going to do a Vegas meetup? We are not. we are playing poker. I'm playing in my first World Series of Poker. It's huge. Mike's like a veteran. This is
Hey,
new.
this is my first World Series of Poker bracelet event, so it's a big deal. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So that is our focus. If we get both knocked out, we'll probably be bummed. But Thursday night we will go on. If not, if we're still in it, and we're going to probably vlog from the event. And so just know from Thursday ish and through the weekend, we're going to be all about poker. So if you want to follow those, great. If you don't, don't. But if we do get knocked out and we have some time, Mike has finally said I can come to his house and sit right there.
We
in
may go
his
live from the
command
command center. We'll
Yeah,
see.
there you go.
Right.
There we go. Okay, so that was, let's see. Panelist items are in the mail, Mike says. Is that true, Mike?
Yeah. Everybody that was on that got a coin, which is everybody that was on that wants one, they are all in the mail. Davio, I just got yours out today. And yeah, they're all in the coin. Susie, you should have your coin and book here pretty soon. I've got the tracking numbers. Anybody wants a tracking number, I'm happy to send it to you.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
email me. Stephen Creel, thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're definitely doing some panels for sure.
Yeah, this is going to be so fun, but they do take a ton of time. So come with ideas. Don't just say I want to be on a panel, or you can. And I want to do a ladies panel too. But if you have a particular idea of something, even if it's off the wall crazy, I'm off the wall crazy. I'll take credit for off the wall crazy and bring us some new content ideas. We're all about content on this fine.
Here's the other thing. I want to make sure we're very clear. This map idea is only for this hour. When this video ends, you're not going to get a map. So if you send to the PayPal link after, we got 45 minutes left. It's only for this hour. Okay, it's only this 1 hour for the live show tonight.
Gypsy Skis said we're waiting for the coin because we're going to hide it on our next boots on the ground.
And what do I say? Support people who do treasure hunts. So
yes.
Thanks, Toby. It's in the mail. You should have it probably by the end of this week, tomorrow or Saturday. Yeah, for sure.
Or you can, Mike, you should have held on to it. And then we will see, hopefully, Toby at the World Series of Poker.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you could make it, but it's next week. So let us know if you can make it.
Yeah, that'd be. If you do come into town, you must meet up with us. Must.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, okay, that is, and I will say, and I want to thank you to a couple people in the room. Mike's birthday's coming up. Some of you, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. Some of you have wanted to put some cow stuff together with me. We're working on that. Send me an email if you want to do that, because it's going to be a bunch of little things. Mike's son it's his birthday on the same day.
Same day.
So, yeah. So, Toby, come on to World, and we could have a bet who lasts longer, Toby. Me,
I don't
you,
know.
or Mike.
Bobbit says he's buying you in.
Bobbit,
it's a $500 event. That's better than the 10 grand. So,
which treasure hunter lasts the longest in the World Series of Poker?
If
Mike,
it was
Toby, or John Bobbit?
If it was me, you, Bobbit, and Toby in the World Series of Poker, I mean, that'd be awesome. And that's Thursday of next week. So see if you can make it.
Totally have fun with that. Okay, Toby. Okay. So, okay, this one I'm excited about, even though you guys might think it's non-content related. We're going to dive into content in just a moment, but I would like to announce the last contest. We have had over 20 submissions, and we are ready to announce our new logo.
Oh, yeah, the new logo. Yeah, we weren't going to show them all just because we did get a lot and we're kind of short on time, but I am going to show the winner. You want me to show it right now, right?
I want you to
let
show
me
it
find
right
it. Let me find
it.
And
I will say there were so many good ones. We even had kids that submitted, which I want to thank them. Everybody's was so good. It was just wonderful to see all of them and all the different ideas. But there was one that was just, Mike and I looked at it and went, that's it. That's hot.
All right, Mary Green says, what's this about a map? For anybody that super chats or anybody that donates any amount to the PayPal account, during this live show, you will get a Forrest Fenn Topo map in the mail. It's the maps that he owned at one time in his collection. So, yeah, you have to email me, though. Once you send the donation, then you email me and say, this is me, I want a map. And then you get one, Mary. Okay, Here is the winner of the logo contest.
Here we go. Tell us what you think, y'all. This is...
There it is.
Hold on, I don't see it yet.
Yeah, yours gets delayed. I know. It's the other thing I talked to Toby about. There it is, everybody. So we've got Thor. We got the Cowlazars logo. We have the gold hammer. Some may say band hammer on Thor. I don't know. With K Pro for 24K Pro. That will be our official logo, and we got some exciting plans in the future to do with that logo. So
Yes, and I want to announce, Bo Walker, you are in the room, and I want to say you won. It was awesome. I know we went through one revision or maybe more than one, just little changes like to the colors and stuff. It was awesome. It was simple. It was it was powerful, and it says Cowlazars and it says K-Pro with the Thor hammer. It not too busy. It is awesome, and this this was it. And there are some really big reasons that we needed one, and we're going to announce that soon. Not tonight, because we need to get to content, because that's what we do on this channel.
Yeah, thank you, Bo.
Okay.
That was really awesome. So thank you for the logo.
Okay, so I think we've talked about all the things.
So Bo will get a coin, a non-numbered coin, right?
Yes.
So Bo, email me with your address so I can send it to you.
Yes.
I'll be sending it with all these maps.
Very good work, Bo. Very, very good work. Okay, so here is the content for tonight. We're going to see how much time we have, but our first topic is going to be, where are the hints other than TTOTC? Do we see hints in the scrapbooks? Do we see hints in Too Far to Walk, Once Upon a While, surprise words, videos, the book signings, a lot of the videos that AGK has up, news articles that do have cuts and splices. And then Forrest has said he's thought of everything. Is there something that we do not believe he has thought about? We have one more topic if we have time, but I don't think we're going to have time. Because, Mike, I think it's important that we talk about the elephant in the room.
The elephant in the room. All right, what's the elephant in the room? There's so many things it could be. Which one are we talking about?
Well, we've had an interesting off season that's been a little bit different than previous years, and then this last week we've had a little bit of a development. And I think Joe
Lewicki, thank you. You get a map. You get a map.
You get a map.
Yeah.
You get a map. You get a map. You get a
So people email us things about what's going on in the community. So go ahead.
Yeah. So I think that there has been, this has been an interesting off season, and a lot of people that have been in it for years have said it's a little bit different than what they've seen in previous years. And especially this last week, we have seen something that I don't know if we've really seen before. And so I think we need to talk about it, Mike.
I think we should talk about it. I think we should talk about it. I think you're right.
Okay, so everybody, and then we're going to jump to content. I just want to briefly talk about how important it is to focus on. We've had a really hard season because of the weather. And then this last week, have you seen what happened with the weather in Colorado? There has been a huge snowstorm this last week. And there has been a significant amount of snow. We want to make sure everybody's safe. We want you to keep out of the storm, especially this last week. There's been this huge storm, and people have been sending me screenshots of where they live,
of the snow,
of the snow, and it's so negative and nasty. The weather has been so negative,
especially in the last 2 days. So we just want to say, everybody be safe, be careful. You're going on your boots on the ground. Go when the weather's nicer. That's all we're trying to say.
Yeah, it's important that that safety is important, but it's also really important to weather out the storm. We've had storms in the past, and the off season has shown that. We've had a really unique weather year, and it's important that we keep the weather in mind as we move forward.
Yes, AGK, this is the elephant in the room, the weather. Yeah, and a lot of people will tell you what the weather is, but you should go out and check the weather for yourself, would be my my thought on it.
Yeah. And that's the elephant in the room. And that's as much time as we need to focus on it, because as treasure hunters, we know how to weather storms. And we just focus on content. Now, there might be a little topic that Mike wants to particularly talk about later, but that's as much as we're going to talk about.
Yeah, I'll have Mike comment on the weather at the end of the show.
Yes, because positivity always outweighs negativity.
That's true. That's very true.
That's what we are here for. Okay, so let's
Mary Green says only real hints to help with the poem are in the Thrill of the Chase, and a big maybe some hints in the 6 questions on the serious writings. So that's what we're going to talk about. What hints has Forrest Fenn put out other than the poem and other than the Thrill of the Chase?
Okay, so we know that he has said TTOTC, and we know he's also said, when people have asked in Too Far to Walk, is the Too Far to Walk book, does it have hints? And what is his answer?
Thank you, Salty Dog.
Salty
Appreciate
Dog, thank you. Whoa. What has he said? He has said because the map is in that book, there is hints. Now he didn't
it. And
exclude
Too Far to Walk, right?
in Too Far to Walk.
Yeah.
He has never talked to Once Upon a While, either version. He has not talked about scrapbooks.
You mean, yeah, Once Upon a While. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, somebody asked him, if you guys remember the quote, and I'm sure we could bring up Terry Scant and find it, but somebody said, do you want to talk about what hints you've given outside of the thrill of the chase? And his answer was, I don't want to talk about anything I've given outside of the thrill of the chase. Basically, he said, I'm not going to talk about it. But to me, it means I think he has given some people some hints. Craig Carter, thank you very much.
Oh, that's nice.
And I will send him a map, Craig. Thanks. Yeah, if anybody wants the map sent to somebody else on their behalf, that's fine. You guys just, you need to send me his address, though. I don't have his address. So, Craig, you need to send me his address to remind me. And I'll be happy to send it to Bill.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
Copper Dave. Thank you, Dave.
Awesome. You're awesome right back. And Belva, thank you for all you do in the community.
Thank you
guys for being here. So, okay. So here is what I want to give two trains of thoughts. He has said TTOTC, and he's gotten enough heat about making money, even though he donates it to cancer research and all of that. And so,
Collected Works Bookstore makes the money from the books,
right?
Yeah. And a portion of that.
I mean, there's still people that focus on that.
Yeah, that's true.
So now he has other books, and then he has. Does he get heat if he says yes? There are hints, and go to Dale's site or Jenny's site, or do you remember when Rick got words and I got words on
Thor? Yeah. See, then it's like favoritism, and I think that's why he won't ever say. He'll never say, go to here, go to there. Everybody knows Dale is kind of what he uses to put out what he wants to tell people, but he's put things, he sent things to Jenny, Mysterious Writings. He sent things to you for Thor. He sent things, people have asked him questions, and then they make a YouTube video about it. So he chooses who he sends things to.
But let's think about this. He gave Jenny on Weekly Words. I don't know if a lot of you know this. When Jenny used to do Weekly Words, where she would every Sunday come out with Weekly Words, and oh my gosh, it was like at 6 a.m. She was given a year's full of words, so then Forrest didn't have to worry about that logistics every single week. If there were hints in there, Jenny would have had them an entire year beforehand. So does that mean that there are no hints in there? Now, I do know on the back end, Forrest gave her that all up front, and then he would have her email him the night before and say, do you want any changes to any wording? And he might change a word or two. So does that mean all of those scrapbooks and Weekly Words and surprise words, and we just heard from Mary on Scrapbook 201, is all, and some people say, oh, a smile, that confirms my solve. Maybe, but maybe not. So what is,
Toby Fan 3000, the tip dip K-Pro, or was that? Oh, the tip or dip your toe, he's saying. All right, we'll talk about that. Since you super chatted, we will talk about that at the end of the show.
Okay. Yeah, and I talked about it on Toby's channel last night.
At first, I was like, tip, what? Yeah, I saw the dollar sign, threw me off.
You tip the guy that brings you the tip at the Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I am of the notion, of course, TTOTC. And then I'm of the notion that you can't wade through the rest. So let's go back to AGK's great video about if Forrest would have passed away
in
at
2010,
the time, right, then that's all we would have had.
Right.
But what say you, Michael?
I would say, now a lot of people, because people email me their thoughts, a lot of people think the scrapbooks on Dale's blog is the #1 way that he gives hints to people. Whether it's to an individual searcher that's emailed him and then he makes a scrapbook, or whether it's just in general trying to nudge us, hey, in the right direction. There was a picture of Forrest with the hat that was floating above his head. Mildew, yes. That was a big one. Everybody went the Dizzy Dean scrapbook. In my opinion, for a long time, Steve Klein, thank you. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice, Steve. That's not going to happen. But thanks for the super chat anyway, I guess. Keep it clean, everybody. Keep it PG. Okay. But we can have some fun. That's okay.
So do you think there's a hint in everything? You're saying the scrapbooks? People say that, but what thinks you?
I never thought there was a hint in anything. Forrest has said, I've never said anything to anybody that would get them closer to the treasure chest. And I believe that. But I do think he does try to communicate some information through the scrapbooks. on Dale's blog, because otherwise some of that stuff's really random. Like he's in his shower and, it's just weird stuff. Like, what is he trying to tell us? What is he saying here? I don't know how to put it all together, but I do think there's a reason he does the scrapbooks. It's got to be for a reason.
Right.
I may not know what it is, but I do
Well,
think there's an overall theme. And I would
so
really
let's go
wish
to-
if the treasure was found that Forrest would come out and explain each one to say, this is what I was trying to tell you guys. I don't think
well,
that's
like when
going to
he's
happen.
standing in
But
front of the mirror and that. But here's
yeah,
what
yeah, there's a lot of weird things
the
that you just go.
scrapbook about digging Gypsy was originally a Ford Galaxy, and then Forrest changed it to a Ford F10 F100 truck.
And what's he trying to tell us there? Yeah.
And he changed a bunch of stuff in Once Upon a While. Why?
He added the Dizzy Dean scrapbook in Once Upon a While.
Is he
There's only one Omega, Once Upon a While. These are all what could be called hints that some people think are hits.
He's screaming out like, "Come on, people!
Right.
Here's a hint. Come on!"
I wonder
but then
if
part of me says he's just saying, "Hey, let me throw something. I sneezed today. You guys are gonna run." Not that he's like demeaning us. He's just more,
we as searchers take anything he says and goes, with it. Remember the Jamie Jordan drawing, and remember what was the thing about the number? There was a ticket number, or there was the amount. Why did Forrest decide to donate when you guys had this much? Is that a hint or a clue?
Yeah,
and we know for sure that was not
$872, and he said, "I'll match it at $10,000." And they're like $19,872. Oh my gosh! And we knew for sure. Like, no, he didn't even know that number until after he donated.
Right. So Denise says the Texan who lost his job is a huge hint. So when Forrest says something in an interview, like, I hope a Texan, a redneck with 10 kids in the truck, all that, or is he trying to tell us something or not? The flip side is here. Go ahead.
Oh, hello, Sean. Nice to see you. I'm way up because I don't want to lose this. A Gypsy's Kiss. I am going to come out with a very honest, I think I've said this, but maybe I've never said it in public. So a Gypsy's Kiss said, Fenn wasn't very happy with that video. I will tell you here's my perspective. When you announce what your show topic was of if Forrest Fenn passes away, what would we have? I don't know. I don't remember the exact words. What would we have and what should we have? I was so angry. I didn't know Toby or Shelley at the time. I thought it was very disrespectful at the time. I was wrong. See, I tell people when I'm wrong, like I was wrong about a mic thing that happened. I'm wrong. And I actually emailed Forrest and said, this is so disrespectful. How could Toby and Shelley do this? They're talking about you being dead. And he responded like, I will pass one day. And it's actually a pretty good question. And it was like, and it made me stop and go, okay, they're not being disrespectful. They're saying, what if he would have passed, or maybe if he completely disappeared out of the chase, or whatever it was. It was a really good discussion, but I was one that jumped to conclusions. So I will publicly apologize to AGK and say, I even emailed Forrest and was like, no, let's not talk about you passing. That's a terrible thing. And he's like, no, that's called human nature.
Yeah, that's right.
So anyway, that was my little backstory on.
Well, apparently, so what that tells me is we're not getting something. We're not using our imagination. We're not thinking the proper things in relation to the poem. So Forrest has to try to communicate with us to say, think about it a little bit differently. That's what he says. The person who thinks will be able to find it. But a flip side said, what did a flip side say? He said, K-Pro, the Cowlazars, they are only hints if they help you with the clues. But how does one know if they are helpful prior to finding the treasure chest? And that's the entire trick, Sean. They don't help. We don't know if they help. And it's just like you don't know if you have the right warm waters halt unless you find the chest. That's kind of how Forrest designed it. And I think that's why he says it might not be found for 100 or 1,000 years, because there's no confirmers in this thing. There's no way to know until you find that box.
So what is the better strategy? To take everything in the kitchen sink and throw spaghetti at a wall, or go with what Shauna said? I look at everything, but I focus on the 166. If it's not in the 166, which is the number of words in the poem, I can't focus on it because there's too much other, and I think he uses the word, so I'm going to give credit. There's too much other noise. Because of that noise, we can't focus on those things. But one of them was about me. The first surprise words were about me, and I know what they mean, but I look at the others, just like the last one that came from Mary. I've been married 13 years and I'm finally living life, etc. I was married 13 years. You know what I thought? Forrest is talking to me.
Yeah.
And then she went on Facebook and said, oh, it's me. And here's what I shared. And it's like, no, he wasn't talking to me at all. But Mary Brown, there's a lot of Marys. And then 13, is that a word? I mean, we all do it.
Yeah.
We all do it.
And Denise points out spices. The scrapbook with all the spices equals seasons of the year. That was a big one. People think those are a hint. Why did he list all those spices? Why does he show spoons in a drawer messed up and then spoons in a drawer straightened out? And like, what's going on? So I think he's trying to communicate something. I just don't know what it is. And I don't know if anybody really knows what it is. But
yeah. Yeah. Well, and that's where we have to take a step back and go, what is the best strategy then? Now, if there was 3 scrapbooks, 3 other books and TTOTC, I would say, look at the scrapbooks because there's 3 of them. There's 201 of them. There are weekly words.
Yeah, there's a lot. And they can't all be hints. The beginning scrapbooks, because recently for something we're working on, I was going through each one. The first 50 are just, Forrest said hi to so-and-so. They're not. Then after a couple years in is when Forrest started to go into, this is what my shower looks like. And here's my spoon drawer. And here's my spices. So the first, not every scrapbook is a hint, is what I'm personally saying. The other thing is in Too Far to Walk, remember how he said there's an unintended clue and everybody went, oh, that's the map because it cuts off. But there's a lot of people who think he means there's something in the book. There's something else that's an unintended clue.
Right.
He said there's clues in the book. He said there's not clues. Hints. I'm sorry. He says there's hints in Too Far to Walk. He said there aren't hints. But a lot of people think, I need to reread it. It's been a long time since I read Too Far to Walk.
Yeah. Well, and I will say, Mike and I worked on a project where we had to look through all of the scrapbooks. You have to click on every single one and go back. So thank you, Dow, for having to go through like 800 clicks to get through everything. But it was interesting. So let me ask you this. Out of the 200, I know there's 201, but there's a couple of 0.5. So there's a little bit more than 200. How many of those scrapbooks, if you were to call out a number, how many of those scrapbooks confirm in some way, they give you a hint or confirmer to your solve?
Yeah, that's interesting.
10 of the 200, 50 of the 200, all 200, every single one gives you a hint in some way. This is for the chat room and Mike. How many? 40. Anagram says 40. Give Me True says 9. That's a good answer. Like 9. There's 9 of them. So how many? Okay. RC says every single one of 15%, 20, 0. Look at us, 0. There's a little bit of a variety here. Anywhere 0 and 201.
Like Sean just said, where was it? Flip side. He said the base way to mitigate confirmation bias and to remain objective, in my opinion, is just stick with the poem. The hints are fun, but can lead astray. Definitely. They can definitely take you down rabbit holes, like Try the Wheel. I was hung up on that and still am, really. But yeah, for sure, just stick with the poem. But if you can't figure out the clues in the poem, you got to look somewhere else. Otherwise, you're going to go crazy. So yeah, if anybody for the marathon wants to come on and talk about hints in the scrapbooks, that could be a good topic. Maybe you want to share one or two that you think are relevant.
And everybody knows my past search partner, I call the pure poem purist. He literally will not look. I send him a book. I send him a TTOTC.
He wouldn't look at it.
Send it back.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Because he said there's no way once I read it that my mind won't be forced the way that Forrest wants me to go. It's going to distract me. I only want. Now he does read the forums. If a scrapbook comes up, he kind of like he'll look at it, but only if it's he is focused on 166 alone, which I think is interesting because that's like the hardcore poem purist. Can your mind, if you have read all the scrapbooks and all the books and all of this and all of that, doesn't your mind always churn that unconsciously?
I think we lose track of the poem when we start going over all the scrapbooks and all the interviews, all the stuff. It's great that they're out there to watch interviews, and it's great to watch him and see what he says. But what does he keep saying? If you don't have warm waters halt, you don't have anything. That's the whole thing. Is where do these warm waters halt that Forrest Fenn's talking about?
Yeah. And William says, what's in the New Mexico ad where he said the chest was wet, but he said the video he wished he didn't say something. What was it about the chest that was wet? God only knows. So is that one? And you think about it. So think about this. And I've thought a lot about this. Has a scrapbook come out or a set of words come out or a chapter or even a paragraph in TTOTC or an aberration in one of the books? How many hours have you spent? I got on a periodic table kick. I probably spent 100 hours on it. There was a certain scrapbook. There's probably 2 or 3 scrapbooks that I was like, there's something here. I probably spent between 40 to 100 hours on one scrapbook. And then I thought to myself, there's 200 like, am I not focusing on the right one? Right. And then you could do this for years and maybe 1,000 years. I don't know. And since there's no confirmation along the way, how do you know? So I'm with Sean. Let's go back to being poem purist. Let's get it. And AGK, if the only thing he really strategized for 15 years was the book, the TTOTC book, and the
Right.
poem. That's it.
I believe that's all you need. I mean, I don't think you need any of this extraneous stuff. It's there if you want to go down those rabbit holes. But yeah, really all you need is the book.
Okay, so Faith Hunter says something that I think is interesting. Serious searchers know more about Forrest Fenn than their own family. In that way, we all connect to Forrest Fenn in a familial way. Forrest Fenn's death will be hard on all.
Oh,
I
yeah,
agree
for sure.
with you. But I did see some researchers that researched all of his genealogy. Why did he have to say it's not in a grave? Because people were trying to dig up his parents' graves. I think some people, I know this isn't your point, Faith, and I know you're a good hunter and good person, but I think some people have gone way too far in their amount of research.
Well, and then the whole thing's going to turn into an urban legend once Forrest Fenn passes away. Did he hide it? Is there this 10-inch by 10-inch box with all this gold in it? It'll be an urban legend. And I think through YouTube videos like ours and everybody else's, that's how the legend gets bigger and continues on.
Maybe that's why we go 1,000 years, because people are looking too much at the noise rather than in 1,000 years from now, it's really going to be the poem. There's going to be some other stuff, but it's going to be the poem. So Greg Keller's, John Ito just above that says, do scrapbooks follow a pattern from good to bad to good? What does that mean? I don't know. Like well written? Or what? I don't know what good to bad means.
Thank you, Sean. Everybody check out The Flip Side on YouTube. Yeah. $22.22. Anybody remember Chuck Woolery? 2 minutes and 2 seconds. That's an old one. You remember it? I didn't think you'd know, K-Pro.
Why?
2 minutes and 2 seconds.
2 and 2. We'll be back in 2 and 2.
Right.
I do remember that.
So now somebody, I think it was Brit Chaser, said, "What do you mean there's no confirmers?" with a wink. Some people think they found confirmers, right?
You can't say that until you have the chest for goodness.
Well, they can believe it. They can believe they found confirmers. It's just you might not convince me that you found confirmers. That's all.
Right.
It'll be so interesting when this solution is finally published, and I hope someday it is. And we can all go, wow, that's what it was? Or wow, why didn't I think of that? It was all so easy, but something tells me that's not going to be what we say. Yeah.
Okay. So we are... What do you all have questions on about this? Because I can confirm that there's no confirmers. That came from we are going to have a hard stop.
That sounds like a lawyer.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what, though? I like Joel. Right now, I don't like lawyers, but I like Joel.
So Mark Connor says he has over 85% of the hints. Forrest Fenn left us the best map anyone could have, and that's the book. And I agree. I mean, I would just take the poem and book for me personally. And everybody's moving with confidence in their own selves. Greg Keller, yes, that is correct. Belief is confidence. Everybody has faith that they're right. And, I get it. I remember the $1.98 beauty contest. I don't remember that one, Evan. I don't remember that one.
No, I don't remember that one either. But somebody asked me the other day, don't you remember this scrapbook? And I'm like, I got to go back through them because I didn't remember that one. Just like I really remember TTOTC, or at least I remember it more than, have you gone through Once Upon a While lately? I haven't. Too far to walk, like not enough to recall it by. And that's what I like. Okay, I had an old search partner that had a photographic memory. I personally believe, I've never talked to him about this, I believe Sean Dotson has that same memory or same brain that can just recall, like, oh, don't you remember when he said this or said that? I don't have that mind. I forget stuff. So unless I'm really looking at it, and TTOTC is the only thing I really look at. No, but my old search partner who's no longer in the chase, I'll call him and say, when did you see about that wet comment? And he'll say, open up TTOTC, page 62, third paragraph down. Like, I want that, like Goodwill Hunting kind of brain. I want that brain. I don't have that brain. I don't have the brain. Okay. Just a little bit of,
it would be cruel, for somebody to find it and not give the bracelet back or not tell anybody. So,
I don't know. Some people say that he doesn't really want the bracelet back. It's a hint. See,
right? Yeah, there's another hint. Yeah, everything's a hint.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's interesting. Okay, so let's transition. We leave the last 15 minutes to non-chase content. So if you are one of those that just love chase content and chase content only, meaning Forrest Fenn, etc., then this is the point of the show that you drop off, because there really hasn't been anything going on in the last few days, because we probably won't have much to say at this point. But if we do, this is the point of the segment of the show that we would talk about that. Unless you have any final comments, chat room, on the topic that we covered tonight. Okay, hold on.
Faith Hunter says there are layers in the solution. Everything he says relates to one layer or all layers. Scrapbooks, words, interviews. It's the way he can always answer and tell the truth. I don't know about that one. I can't see everything being related.
I would love to think that, because I've read it all. I've spent time in it all. I keep thinking about it all. But and you know what? If it takes the treasure hunter to know that, I'm out. I'll just be talking about whoever finds it, because I can't. It's a big, huge plate of spaghetti to me.
Right.
I mean, some of them jump out to me. Don't get me wrong. I'm like, oh, that one means this. That one means that. That one means this.
Covert one, I'm going to address that here in a minute, so hang on. But I will say this, just something that occurred to me while we were talking about hints and clues and all that stuff. Remember, I think where warm waters halt, several people have. The canyon down, they have. Forrest said some people saw the first 2 clues. They went right past the other 7. And that's because the hardest part is to find a home of Brown. Somebody in the chat, and this is what reminded me of this, mentioned when Forrest said, well, if I told you where home of Brown is, you'd go right to it. So it seems to me the disconnect is between the canyon down, not far but too far to walk, and then the home of Brown. People have found where warm waters halt. People have gone down the correct canyon, but nobody can figure out where that home of Brown is. So yet, that we know of. I mean, at least that's what Forrest was talking about. So I think that's the disconnect. It's the not far but too far to walk. We don't know how far we're going. And I assume most people are probably going too far, and it was a lot closer. But I think that's where the trick is from the canyon, where is that home of Brown? So
Jimmy Fast has a good question. If Forrest didn't want the bracelet back, why did he say your best revenge is me wearing the bracelet? Again, I won't say I believe
I don't know.
it, but I will say, like Cynthia is a super searcher and really a Fenn fan, and she just said she's not giving it back because she thinks it's a hint, and he put it in there for a reason. I like to think that, because that makes my brain work and go, what is it with the, and I sit there and go, why the bracelet? Why not the frog? Why not the I mean, there's so many whys of why didn't he pick something else, or give me back my autobiography, or give me back, why is it that one? But I agree with you, Jimmy. Maybe it's because it matches his belt. I don't know. These are things I don't know. We just throw out to the community because we're 2 searchers that do not have the treasure chest, though we're going boots on the ground for the function.
I'm going boots on the ground, and there'll be a vlog when I get back. I'm going to record all of it. Flipside says, do you believe that Forrest Fenn has a secret that is contained within the poem, and this secret, or the information that the secret is, maybe the mechanism of him knowing that the treasure is found? I don't know. When you say secret, that almost seems like try the wheel, like a secret in the poem, but I don't think you mean it that way. I don't know. I don't know how that would work. I mean,
like a secret way to crack it, or a secret to his personal life and his special spot that's personally related to him.
I don't know. Oh, sorry, a secret in the poem.
The secret is contained in the treasure.
Oh, so there is the one thing in the treasure he's never told anybody about. So yes, I believe that the one thing that's in the treasure chest that he says the finder will like very much is how he will know. There's something in that thing, yes, that is how Forrest Fenn will know. It will make you contact somebody or perform some action to where Forrest Fenn will know that somebody has done it if he's still alive. So yes, I do believe that.
And now Mary Green asked the question, have you guys searched for WWWH on the place names on the map, the Too Far to Walk map? I think everybody, I believe
I think everybody has,
because it is not like the major cities. There are call outs there that are just not normal call outs. And I know Forrest said I wasn't really involved, or somebody else was involved. Right. I don't know.
Do you believe it or not? Everybody's got to make their own decision.
Yeah.
A deed to a property, title to the gold, exactly. Something like that.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a couple of other, because we support all treasure hunts, even though we focus on Forrest. We have a couple of other announcements, and then we have maybe one thing. after that.
I just want to say, because we got 224 people watching, that in order to get a map, you've got to super chat or donate to the PayPal in the next 10 minutes. I don't want anybody to say, well, I came late and I didn't know and I'm not getting the Topo map. So if you donate any amount, we will send you one of the Topo maps from Forrest Fenn's collection. It'll be folded up, put in an envelope, but hey, at least you have one. And once you guys get it, you do with it what you want to. Remember, if you do donate, you have to email me the address. I'm not tracking anybody down. I will make my best effort to find the map you want, but you're going to get what I sent you. So what I send you is what you're going to get. Okay. Just wanted to put that out there. I don't want anybody to complain that they didn't know. Okay.
How do you super chat? Jerry Stone, the lower right-hand corner, you'll see a little $sign. You click it, I think, twice.
Yeah.
You have to have it set up. I can't figure it out, but that's what I have my main account for.
If you don't have that $sign, right below the chat, if you don't have that $sign, then here's a PayPal link, and you can send any amount you want to that PayPal link. If you can't do one of those two things, well, we can't help you. So, yeah, the list of available maps is on Cowlazars.com. Thank you, AJ. Although it isn't the best updated list, so even though it's on that list, it may not be available. So email me, just email me, and I'll let you know.
And Joel asked something that someone else. Can we send you the shipping dollars to make sure it's not folded? Yes.
Yes, you can. If you want it rolled in the map tube, just email me and we'll work that out for sure. Yeah.
Marvel Mom.
Marvel Mom's getting a map. I think we've had 15 people that are getting a map here lately.
Yeah.
So
okay. Thank you for the whole
thank you for the super chats.
This is our way to give back, and you guys have given back to us. Like we said, any amount, and almost everybody, like they've donated a variety of. Thank you. Just thank you.
So since we're talking about super chats, let's segue into what the comments that I wanted to make. Is that okay?
Yes.
Oh, it is? You look too happy.
You can comment on that. I don't.
Anybody can make an opinion video. Anybody, if you don't like me or K-Pro, you don't like the things we've done, that's fine. You guys can talk about that all day long. But if you accuse us of something, especially if it's when it's something we didn't do, then I got to speak out about it. So there was an accusation made that we paid people or we had people super chat us during the marathon to try and entice other people to super chat. That's ridiculous, and it's not true. YouTube takes 30%. I don't understand how people super chatting would all of a sudden make you super chat when you don't want to. It's everybody's choice. If you want to support the channel, if you want to support the things me and K-Pro do, you send a super chat. If you don't, you watch the video for free. This is free stuff, guys. If you want to buy some of the things we have for sale. But that's absolutely not true that somehow we had people or asked people to donate so that somehow it's some sinister plan. That's not true. Doesn't make any sense, in my opinion, and is really a ridiculous idea. So just had to get that out there. That's all.
That we somehow bid on our own items on eBay. And here's the thing. Somebody heard it from someone, so they brought it to the community, but they're not going to say who it is.
Yeah, it's heresy. Heresy.
Like, you don't say someone is a fraud and even up to illegal and hide under the guise that you are saying it on behalf of someone else. And you say, but I don't know. It's just, no, you're bringing it to the community. You're putting it in a public forum. You're putting it into the public, and you're slandering people. You know what? You just got to put your belly up to the bar and say it and own it. If you just are listening to rumors, I just talked to my 12-year-old about this. Bullies and rumors. When people completely make stuff up, God, they're grasping for straws.
And we didn't know about it, but there's people that reach out to us that email us and say, oh, did you see this? No, we don't see the videos because we don't watch them. There's certain videos we don't watch. But people reach out to us and explain to us, well, they're saying this and they're saying that. Is that true? And it's like, of course that's not true. That doesn't even make any sense. So I just wanted to make it official that no, that's not what happened.
Yeah, he asked a good question. So how much does PayPal take? PayPal takes 30%.
30%, guys.
And some people have called out some of the other people that are saying get around the PayPal fees, even though you're using
super chat fees.
The super chat fees, and here's how you do it, and whether that's ethical or not. I won't even comment to that. So here's the accusations. We paid someone to have PayPal take 30% of the fees to give them to us, and then we go on their channel and PayPal takes 30% and gives them back. Why would we want to give that much money to or not PayPal? But YouTube?
And the other thing is, we did have I guess you could say we tried to make a certain person win, because we had in the marathon we did have a contest. Whichever person was on the show had the most super chats, and it was very clear that the money went with us, not to the person that was on. Go watch the marathon. You'll see I said it about 5 times. But anyway, thank you for the super chats, anybody. What I'm trying to say is, I guess you could say you had somebody super chat because you wanted the coin to go to somebody so you didn't have to send it to them. Maybe that's a small possibility in the realm of possibility.
So but when you completely invent something that is completely like, it's just so silly that I don't. This is more time that I even want to focus on.
But here's the thing, though. We gave a coin to everybody that was on the show.
Yeah,
RF Hecky won the contest, got a book and the coin, and we gave a coin to everybody that was on the show.
And we gave 14 coins out. We thought we were going to give 1. We gave 14.
Was it 14? Yeah, I don't know. Somewhere around there.
AGK was 2, and we had 13 guests. Whatever it was. It was a lot. We thought we were going to give away 2. So anyway, we had fun with it.
It doesn't make sense. That's all I'm trying to say.
Well, and the other silly part is you have bad content. No one should donate to you.
Copper Dan. Thank you, Dan.
Yes, thank you, Copper Dan. They get to decide, and I'm sorry you're upset with people that decide where their money goes, and you're upset that I play poker. I get to decide my hobby.
Right.
I understand how upset you are that I'm playing poker. I get to play poker if I want. It's a new fun hobby for me, and I don't even understand why people want to control if I play poker or not.
That's good advice, Drew. Drew Murray says, remember to enjoy the chase and be safe. Yep. And that's very good.
That's
and positivity will always win over negativity. That's
now, let's talk about somebody who is super positive, and we just got her book. Let's talk about
check it out. Look what I got in the mail.
Woo! And of course, we've gotten 2. Because
K-Pros is here as well. We both have the book. Okay. This is Jenny Kyle's new book. Everybody should check it out.
Yeah, but think of this. I'm going to be I'm making this up. I'm going to use it. I said that I don't understand ciphers. And Jenny Kyle writes an entire book for me. I just wanted to say.
Yeah, it was for you. See, you email Forrest. He comes out with words that pertain. Jenny comes out with a book. But this is cool because there's coded words from Forrest in the back.
Yes.
And whoever solves those first gets what, K-Bro?
Yeah. What is it, $500?
No, the gold medallion.
Oh, the gold medallion.
Yeah.
And they get super secret hint that will get him to the treasure chest, and that's $1 million.
Yeah, don't go there.
And 27 stalkers.
If you solve the coded words by Forrest, you're the first one to turn the correct solution to Jenny. You get a gold medallion. I believe there's also one of her. Yeah, and there's a final challenge puzzle worth $500 cash to the first person who solves it. So get the book, decide for yourself. But I'm definitely going to read it tonight. So,
KJ says it is a gold medallion or 500. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, no, I thought it was 2, but I could be wrong. Again, I defer to Jenny Kyle. Go to Mysterious Writings, and she'll be able to tell you all about it. But I know there is some kind of a treasure hunt. And what do we say? Support people that do treasure hunts, right?
And you know what? We're a part of some treasure hunt. I will say Mike and I are trying to buy as many of the treasure hunting stuff in the community of the hunts. We can't keep up with them all. I will say we bought the lamps. There's another one called the Lamp and 4 Keys.
Lamp and 4 Keys, yep.
There's already the first puzzle out and the first hint. I haven't had time to look at it. But
I haven't either.
I want to put it up here, but since it's an ongoing and that's actually the puzzle.
She doesn't want it shown. That's why we don't show the actual lamp. She said you could show part of it, but not the whole thing. On Chicken Jungle, if you go to Facebook and put in Chicken Jungle, that's like her Etsy store or something. You can buy the lamp, and there's like $1,400 being given away. So that's that. And then K-Pro has a treasure hunt that's ongoing, and nobody can figure out your clues, K-Pro. So what's going on?
My mind. Well, Mike can, but that's just because Mike's adorable. So no one else can. I don't know if Mike could have solved it without me we walked through it. So Zach
I still don't get it. No, I'm just
Zach
kidding.
earlier in the chat said, I think I figured out K-Pro.
I'm going to show it.
Nelica, thank you. Sending some
Nelica, thank you. How you doing, Nelica? Oh, there's a treasure hunt in Canada. We're going to talk about that next.
Yes.
I sent it to you, Nelica. I hope you got it, because I was like, that's right in your backyard.
And Nelica, I am going to the, what do they call it? The roulette table. I've heard that you gave Mike some super secret hints.
Email me your roulette system, Nelica. If we get knocked out of the tournament, maybe we'll go do that. I don't know. You and Copper Dan tore it up, so tell me how to do that. I want to try it. Okay.
Okay. So Zap said, I think I figured it out, but I don't live there. Can I email you? Is there a virtual component?
No.
No, there's not.
You need to contact somebody on yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can either post on any of the forums, any of the Facebooks, or here, hey guys, I think it's in this, who's close. Actually, you could just say who's in Massachusetts. That's a small enough
I'm
state.
showing your puzzle right now, K-Pro. We have said it's in Massachusetts. I know you just said that. Do you want to give out a clue, or would you want to wait and give out a clue on the next marathon?
Oh no, I'll give out a clue right now. It's not going to
Okay.
be a huge like dun dun
All right.
dun clue. Okay, so we already said don't think like the masses. That's Massachusetts. It also could have been a reference to mass, which is church.
Right.
So the second group, and this will break it loose if you figure it out, the second group is related to the Bible.
So these numbers and these letters are related to the Bible.
The numbers and the letters. That's
so
the
I
important
see
part.
5 groups of numbers and 5 letters, everybody.
Yes.
So think
And
Bible.
The one
Okay.
thing that I will say is think theme. There is a
Okay.
theme
I closed it.
between those.
And this is for 2019 Forrest Fenn Searcher Coin number 36, the lowest one available thus far. So
there is no virtual part to it.
yeah,
No.
you got to go get it. Go get the proxy
Yeah.
item. You'll know exactly what it is when you find it.
Some people are smart and they're just throwing stuff out. You're just throwing the hints out.
Somebody who lives up in Massachusetts. Do we have any searchers that live up there? Not that I know of. Is anybody in?
Okay, here's the other thing. Some people have asked me, not on this one, but on previous ones, do you know someone who lives in that state? Can you hook me up? I have to stay impartial. I do know someone in almost every region. I cannot. I actually was going to connect them, and then I thought, ooh, if I connect them and then they find it because it's a friend of mine, I have to stay impartial. So, well,
What? I missed it.
MEH, if they donate to PayPal,
yeah,
today,
that counts. Yeah,
that
within
counts.
this hour, 2 people have donated to PayPal. So thank you to them. But remember, when we go off, when we're not live anymore, it doesn't count anymore. If you donate to PayPal, thank you for the donation, but you're not getting a map. The maps are $25 each on the website. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And some people are saying, what do those movie titles have to do with anything?
There you go.
Okay, should I give out one more hint or should I wait?
Yeah, go ahead.
Think
there will
quotes.
be a hint on the marathon, but
Think
yeah, go
quotes.
ahead.
Think quotes. Don't think movies. You have to have
Quotes
movies.
from movies?
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay. Think quotes. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the next silver coin hunt, I guess we got to get going and put out another one since this one's taking a little while. So maybe on the marathon, I can't promise, but at least in the month of June, we're definitely going to come out with another one. So.
Oh, yes. Okay. And then Jenny's hunt, kind of like my hunt, it's taking the longest. Number 9. Number 10 has already been found. Number 9 has not been. So if you are, and some people believe it's in North Carolina. I go boots on the ground for y'all people. If it looks really solid, JT, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you.
Yep.
You get a map.
If you think it's in North Carolina and you give me some solid reasons, I will get. Mike called me and said, "Hey, this is 4 hours from you on one of Jenny's hunts."
Yeah.
I had the kids in the car, snacks, water, everything ready, and he was like, "It just was announced. It's been found." I was like, "Oh, I'll travel. I won't travel for everyone at least 4 hours." Mike gets that extra 2-hour window.
Hey, thank you, Covert One. We appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. What are we thinking, Covert One?
Alan K. That's right. Alan K. put a Forrest Fenn Searcher coin in Yellowstone in a tree. Has nobody found that? And if you do find it, please email me and let me know.
But Alan K., have you been back to your spot to know if it's still there? I wonder.
Or you could tell us where it is, Alan K., and we promise not to take it. We'll check on it to make sure it's there, but we promise to leave it there. If you want us to double check on it, we could go look.
We should put a silver coin with it.
Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah.
And it's both.
If you want to do that, Alan K., we will put a coin with it and never tell anybody the location. If you can somehow direct us to where it is. I don't know how you would tell a tree in the middle of Yellowstone. But if there's landmarks,
it's an important tree. Well, we'll have to do an actual saw.
That would really be cool if we could find it. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Do you want to talk about anything on eBay?
Yeah. Somebody put it up. Actually, I know who put up, but I'm not going to say it because I don't know if they want it public. Coin 45 is on eBay, everybody. Searcher coin. Oh, darn it. Let me find it. Searcher coin 45 is on eBay. Oh, there it is. Searcher coin 45 is on eBay. And it is at $338 currently. It ends Sunday at 6 p.m. So you guys can check that out. Forrest Fenn Copper Searcher Coin 45 out of 1,000. Also,
thank you for the super chat.
Super chat challenge. I think me and AGK we could have us and AGK could have a competition going. All right.
Oh, maybe that's on the marathon.
We're going to do something cool on the marathon, of course, because that's what we do. Cool things. They're cool to us. You guys decide if you like them or not. The other thing is Sassy found one of our coins. What number is it, Sassy? I know you're in the chat. Coin 43. 2019 Searcher Coin 43 is also on eBay. She wants money for boots on the ground. She wants money for a plane ticket to the location she wants to go to, which she's not going to say. So that's out there. But what I noticed, Sassy, is if I search Forrest Fenn, it doesn't come up. So I don't know why that is.
With our stuff.
So what you've got to put in is Forrest Fenn Searcher Coin. It still doesn't come up. So I don't know.
Now they have to put the famous Sassy 43. No, but we need to get. Well, try to see if you can augment it or something.
Yeah,
Sassy.
I don't understand why, but it's not coming up. So it's out there. You just got to find it, guys. Forrest Fenn Searcher Coin, Sassy, right? I don't know why it doesn't come up.
I will tell you that I know for a fact because I've been doing some research on this. The Facebook community is pretty much separate from the forum community. That's pretty much separate from the Reddit community. So I would very strongly recommend hitting all of those and just saying it's out there.
Yeah, post links in the Facebook groups for sure. Because I can't even find it, and I'm trying to find it on eBay. It's out there.
The title is 2019 Silver Forrest Fenn Numbered Searcher Coin 43 of 50. This happened on one of the others. I don't remember whose it was. That Forrest Fenn, it didn't come up.
Yeah, it's something about keywords and how you list it. I don't know.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Rich Chaser is saying some people want the PayPal link. They don't want to do the other link.
Oh, okay, hang on. I'll post it again. I posted it throughout the show because we only got until we stop going live. You guys can donate for a map. I said cut it off at the hour. There's a link right there, guys. If you send anything to that PayPal link before we get cut off here, before we stop, we'll stop when we choose to stop. You get a map. You get a Topo map. So, yeah. Sorry, Sassy. I know you emailed me the link. Let me see if I can find your email real quick. Because for coin 43 is kind of a big deal. Who owns copper coin 43? Because then you could have a set. Nobody's got a set yet.
I'm begging for Copper
Dan has coin 3, and we have the other coin 3. Twin powers activate. Let's do something together with those two coins.
Yeah, and let me just do a shout out to David C. Jason Den has more integrity than all the coins combined. Great, go to his channel.
Yeah, right.
You can't? You don't need to be here then. You get a choice. You don't have to be here. And for you to come and just want to we just want to be content and fun. If you don't think we're fun, okay.
Yeah, don't watch. You don't have to watch, guys. You don't have to super chat. You don't have to watch. You don't have to buy a coin or a t-shirt or a map or anything else.
Right. But that's the cool part. Don't be here.
But I will say there are certain people who will not be invited on the marathon or on our channel, and that's our choice. Because guess what, guys? It's our channel. We have our reasons. There's things that are going on that you don't know about. So we have our reasons. There's certain people we don't invite on, but that's enough of that.
Yeah.
So
and that's okay to do. And you know what? Everybody has their way. And I have to say, staying in the positive is something that I am working on and I want to do. Yep. And some people, I want to say the one thing that I'm getting from people is when you smile and laugh, it's contagious to me. And who have I learned that from? Shelly Carney. She is so positive. And I will say Susie, I don't even get to see her face. If I saw her face, I know I'd even be more, but she goes, "Oh, you guys." And you can tell she's just mad at she wants to figure this thing out. And I just love her to pieces. So
it's like, Shaw on the flip side, he did a video recently. It's like he said, if people are mad at you, it means you're doing something right. So
yeah, that's sad.
We all got our opinions. That's fine. But if you try and say we're doing something shady, then I'm going to speak on it. That's all.
Yeah. So,
yeah, that's all.
And you know what though? Everyone's entitled to their opinions.
Yep.
Go elsewhere. That's it. I mean, we don't do this for the extra 1 or 2 people. We need you to be here to hate us to be able to get an extra 1 penny a year. Bye. Goodbye.
All I'll say is everything we do, we run it by Forrest Fenn first. I will say that in case people are wondering. So regardless of what maybe you hear from other people, everything we do has gotten the okay from Forrest Fenn. So
yeah.
Yep.
Well, and some people have asked me because some things have been put up. When's the last time you talked to Forrest? I'm not going to comment about Forrest wants out of this drama crap.
I wonder why.
So that's why he stepped back. So is it going to be someone said you don't talk to him anymore? Will you confirm what day or you talk to him? No, I won't. We have some cool stuff coming up. Forrest has approved it. It continues to be fun. And let's just not even get Forrest involved or he's going to go away more and more and more. Okay, David.
Billy Price, are the
Okay.
Topo maps only of New Mexico? That's right. Colorado, I have one left. That'll go on eBay. Utah's gone. So, yes, the Topo maps are only of New Mexico. Is that what he said? New Mexico. Yeah, only of New Mexico. And there's some that have really cool colors like red and green. I mean, it's just visually, it's nice to look at. But again, I'm going to randomly pull it. You have to email me your mailing address. I'll get them out when I have time. This is not they'll be in the mail tomorrow type thing. And if I can't find the one you're looking for, I'm just going to randomly pull one, guys, and send it to you, okay?
And there's been a couple people that say, I've emailed you and you haven't emailed back. I try to keep up on all the emails, but Mike and I are both single parents. We both work full time. We're trying to keep up. Search season has begun. There's so much going on. And so just know I'm trying, but I do run Thor. I do moderate Thor. I do have we just have so much going on. Don't take it in a bad way. And who are we anyway? We don't have the treasure chest, but just know we're trying to keep up. We're trying to keep everything going. But I will say and of course, AGK is so fun on Wednesday and Fridays, and then we're Monday and Thursdays. This is taking over. And we are developing a solve right now, y'all, because we're going boots on the ground. I'm so excited. I'm actually starting to get back into dreaming about it, and I'm starting to try to figure out certain nuances. We have the general area defined. It'll be up in the Yellowstone area. Zara, this is the cool part about owning you could just hide them. And so this is cool.
So on cowlazars.com, for some reason it's not letting me put the link, but there is an updated map list. Somebody just emailed me and said, hey, how do I know what maps you have? No, it's not letting me. Okay, that's fine.
Shelly is fun. She's and he's the Grinch. No, I do have to say, and I told you this the other night, I have heard you smile a lot more now that Shelly's with you, kind of like Mike. Now that I'm with Mike, Mike smiles a lot more, right?
Yeah, everybody. Me and K-Pro are together. Let's just, some people are wondering. It's true. We are together. Billy Price says, are we able to get the Too Far to Walk map? You can buy the Too Far to Walk map. It is not part of our Super Chat Challenge tonight. That map, that's Tyrion Lannister, but that map right there is the Too Far to Walk map. Those are $105 on the Cowlazars website, or just email me. If you just want a map, just email me. Also, the Cowlazars coffee cup. If you want a Cowlazars coffee cup, they're on the website,
I have one of those.
Denise, go to cowlazars.com, and on the left-hand side it says updated map list in green. There's a button. It will take you to the updated map list. It's kind of updated, so don't be like, it's on the list. I'll tell you if I have it. I'll tell you if I don't have it. Okay? That's how it works.
RC wants to know if we're going to smooch for him. Maybe next week when we go live. When you really.
Maybe.
No.
We'll
for
see.
the cameras. Is it true that Forrest asked you to sell Thor?
Wow, no. I never heard that question before.
No. There was another site that was being sold that some people. There were some people interested in buying, but no, he loves Thor. That's why he gave us words, because we run a class act over there. Oh, Balchik. Okay, guys, clean it up. I want you guys to sit next to each other. Oh,
we'll probably go live from here at the command center. I think we have to. Just so we put it to bed, put it to bed once and for all.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, thanks, Joel Lewicki. I appreciate that.
Okay, that's just okay.
What?
So no more of that. Thank you.
Gypsy Kiss says, Sassy, what did you put on eBay? She put on eBay nickel-plated 2019 Forrest Fenn coin number 43. It's a numbered coin. She found it through one of our free treasure hunts. She had Hooli go find it. She got the coin. She put it on eBay because she wants money for boots on the ground. I also got to remind everybody that Copper Dan has a Canyon Down piece on eBay. So if you guys go to eBay and search Forrest Fenn, you'll see that Canyon Copper Down. You'll see the Canyon Down piece.
I do want to clarify. Soul Searcher, I don't know how you know this, but he said that's not what I heard. I heard he told you to sell it to Mike. I will be clear. When I was considering backing off from the chase because of
that's right.
Because of psychos, I did tell Forrest I was considering just getting out of the hunt and selling. And he does respect Mike. And he did say, gosh, please, make sure it keeps running really like it is. And Mike, he has a lot of respect for Mike. So I do take it back. When I was like, do I just get out of the chase? Because these people are psychotic. And they're psychotic. And then I decided, and you know what? He was the one that's like, why don't you just step back and just take a breath? But he did. Yeah. I do have to say.
Yes, that's correct. He said, if you're going to actually get out of it, if you're going to sell it to somebody, sell it to Cowlazars, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Because he knew that Mike was a good person, that wouldn't get into the craziness of some people and some channels and some things. So I do stand corrected. When I was considering moving back, he didn't come to me and say, "Sell Thor, you're not doing it."
He didn't say you have to sell it.
Right.
Yeah.
When I was considering what I was going to do with my life, and because of Thor, because of some things, people were getting really overstepping. So I do stand corrected. So thank you for,
And also, Copper Dan reminds us that
Oh, no,
Copper Dan's
not-
giving away free books. He's giving away a copy of all 3 books. All you got to do is subscribe to his channel, like his video, and email him.
Yeah.
So let's go look up Copper Dan on eBay. It'll pop right up. Somebody's going to get a free copy of all 3 books, which is awesome.
And Soul Searcher, I did not call all searchers. If you've been to my house, if you've overstepped my life, if you've contacted my boss, you are psychotic. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it right like that. And if you're the people that are inventing stuff, I mean, it's just weird. Some people really overstep. I will say 99.99% of you are fantastic. But if you've really overstepped, it does get scary. As a single woman, it gets scary. But I'm not going to that space.
Right.
I'm a positive.
Jay Scott says, show us an email supporting this. Well, we don't have to do that, Jay Scott.
Show an email what?
I think about
Supporting
Forrest Fenn saying, if you're going to sell it to me. I think that's what he means. I don't know.
I don't think
we don't have to do that.
I don't go out to lunch and say, "Oh, this is it," and this is what he said. I saw one that was earlier today of Forrest told me at lunch. I don't do that because why put Forrest on blast? Now people record me and put it out, but no, we don't do that.
Copperdan18@gmail.com. If you guys want to be in the drawing for his 3 free books, Thrill the Chase, Too Far to Walk, Once Upon a While, email copperdan18@gmail.com. It's awesome. People are doing free giveaways. It's pretty cool. So.
Yeah. So that's what I think. Now we are starting to spool up to the fun season. We have Fenbury that's coming up. We have
what else do we have? And which we haven't talked about. Tell them about Function in the Junction.
Function in the Junction. There's about 35 that have RSVP'd. It's about a month from now. It starts on Friday night. We have a dinner event, and then maybe a drink or 2 afterwards. I mean, William's going to be there. My God. And so we're going to have some fun. And then Friday night and Saturday night, we have events. We were going to do something organized on Saturday day, but too many people are going boots on the ground Saturday day. I have been asked by more than one searcher that's attending if we will live stream when they have the treasure chest. Heck yeah, but why would you want to do that? But that's okay. Cynthia will be there. She will have the book, the famous book that's going to Fenbury. All we're going to do is
the famous book we're all going to sign. Yeah. So Jay Scott says, why say it if you can't support it? Because, to be blunt, it's none of your business. That's why. Whatever Forrest Fenn and K-Pro talk about is between K-Pro and Forrest Fenn. She's nice enough to answer a question in the chat room, but she doesn't have to support anything if she doesn't want to.
Well, someone said today they went to lunch with Forrest Fenn and he said X. Do they have to provide audios, or should they not?
Do they have to back that up, or no? Everybody's got their own opinion. Just keep it chase related, everybody. If everybody would keep it chase related, everything would be fine. People have gotten into other people's personal lives, which is wrong. I mean, that's crossing the line.
Yeah.
So, all right, but enough of that.
Okay. Yeah. So, play the Crazy Train theme. I wish we could, but we are actually going to be focusing on that.
So after this live stream's over, Toby, we're going to talk to you because I want to know with the drops that you play. I want to know what soundboard you use, because the super chats that we got from the marathon are going to, however I can control the audio here. I don't know how to do it, so I'm hoping you can tell me your secrets on how to set that up and how much it costs and all that fun stuff.
We have a date. We have a date with the Gypsy Skits. And so we're going to have to sign off. We're already over, and we want to be respectful of their time. Forrest Fenn is William's search partner. I totally believe William. William, can you provide an email and show us that that's the case? Just kidding. Oh my gosh, you guys are getting a little funny tonight, aren't you? Seems what way? I was just, oh my God. What are you guys doing?
What is it? I don't know.
I don't know. The room has gotten. I don't know all that's being said now. The room is going too fast. I can't keep up. Sorry.
All right. So takeaways, things to remember, guys. The next Forrest Fenn marathon. Hey, cut it out. The next Forrest Fenn marathon, and we did 10 hours. I think we need to go 12 hours, but we'll see. Is June 15th. There may be a super chat for shot situation involved. I don't know yet. I got to talk to K-Pro. But if that happens, it's going to be after 5 p.m. The other thing is Function in the Junction is June 21st. Let me look at the map. Yeah. June 21st and June 22nd. We hope to see you guys up there. Remember, we're about to go live here. I mean, we're about to end the live stream in like 2 minutes, and the map giveaway is cut off. The Super Chat Challenge for the Topo map. Thank you for everybody that donated. We do appreciate it. It is going to go for the vlog. And thumbs up. You know, positivity does always win over negativity. So thanks, everybody. Anything else? Yeah, go ahead.
Last
we can go another hour. We don't have to.
No, no, we have to go. But Toby has just announced, this is big news.
What do you say?
This elephant in the room. Cynthia and I discussed it, and they are not getting married.
Free Cynthia.
Free Cynthia. I'm not saying nothing else has gone on.
Maybe it should be free Shelly. I don't know what's going on over there.
No, Shelly is married
Just
for
kidding.
like 135 years, from what I understand. Shelly is, gosh, she's awesome. So, okay. There we have it.
But is Shelly's blouse going to be at Function in the Junction? That's what I want to know.
You know what? If you guys could have fully seen Shelly's blouse, I will give full props to Shelly. She is a very petite woman. I am not. So that shirt, God bless it, it fit. But let's just say it would not be something I would wear in public at this point until I get back in the gym for a while. So anyway. Okay, how did we get here?
I don't know. We're at an hour and 20 minutes.
We had fun tonight.
Yeah.
That's what we
And
did.
I really like how Toby said it. What he said is, we provide a place for friends to come together and talk. And that really is what it amounts to, whether it's live in the chat, whether it's through the comments after the video is up, or whether it's people that come on the show and we interact with. We provide a place for searchers and friends to come and talk. And that's a very good way to put it, Toby. I agree. So,
yeah, I do too.
Yeah, there it is, everybody. All right.
How would I have met Mike and World Series of Poker next week? I'm playing in a poker tournament, a bracelet tournament.
We may take some video and we may try to upload something to let everybody know how we did. You know, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. We're going to be busy concentrating on poker. So
yeah, that's the only thing we're doing is concentrating on poker.
And Bobbitt, John Wayne Bobbitt, I'll text you tomorrow. Are you going to be there or are you not going to be there? He said he was going to play, so I don't know. We'll find out. I don't know
if he's in the room. Have you seen him in the room tonight?
No, he hasn't been in the room tonight, but maybe he'll watch this at some point.
We need to go.
All right, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for the super chats. Give me like 2 weeks to get these maps in the mail. Remember, you have to email me. If you don't email me, you're not getting a map because I don't know your shipping address, okay? I'll try and give everybody what they want, but yeah. Who is? Me. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm like, who? Yeah. All right, everybody. We will see you Monday. We are going live Monday. We will have a guest. We'll figure out who that is then. Or two, or three. All right, everybody. Thank you. We'll see you next time.
Bye,
the
guys.
Super Chat map giveaway is officially cut off right now.